Raise your horns high and let your spirit flow. It's the classic metal wrap-up show. Feel the rush, let the loudness grow. It's the classic metal wrap-up show.
Right. Well,
I'm Evil, and that is
Ruben.
my co-host Ruben.
So this is us, and you
How
are.
are you doing?
So Ruben, your
Yes.
favorite video is Just Say Sacred.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Go for it. Yeah. Well, that's my favorite.
Is that your favorite?
No. Well, you
Can you
know, I
quote?
mean, as far as music videos, is that what you're saying?
You have a Sacred Right hat on.
Yeah. Yeah. I just saw them with Death
Right, next
Angel.
question.
Yeah.
My question was, did you see Just Say Sacred?
No.
All right, this is already. We'll try to legitimize it later.
We will.
All right,
We
next
will.
question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already disappointed.
Oh.
Guy's got a Sacred Right cap on. He hasn't seen the best video
Well,
ever made about them that's in their box set, that's in one of their box sets, where my name is
Yeah.
bigger in the wait a minute, that my name is bigger in the printing than any of their names.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to have to dig that up because I
Well,
just barely got back into
should look, you
them
should. Get a shovel.
after several years. I think I saw them opening up for Guar, like it might have been 2 years ago. And I was like, fuck, man, these guys are pretty good. Now, you know, I still had the old CDs and stuff, and then they put out a new album. So now I'm going to have to go backtrack all their stuff because I just saw them with Death Angel like in October. I forget, about a month ago, actually.
All right, good times. What can I do for you boys today?
Well, how are you, my friend? We understand that you have yourself a Last Supper museum down there,
Right.
and I don't think the CMSers have heard from you since all of that has been launched, have they?
They have, because we're having our 3rd anniversary, so they have, and I have
Okay.
talked about it on the show before their philosophical collapse.
Well, go ahead and expand upon that. What philosophical collapse?
What do you mean? It was a classic metal show, man. They're supposed to play classic metal and have Jeff Tate and Don Dokken on.
Right.
Give political speeches and also how many times they've washed out with the gals. Like the classic metal show became how many times I've washed out with the women in my life.
Wait a minute. I think he's basically saying what we've been saying.
Wait a minute. Quit saying it.
Well, that's pretty much why we launched this show, because we were feeling some of the same feelings and then being told that we were.
You launched this show. Wait a minute. You launched this is incredible heavy metal moment. Seriously. There's no joke here. Venom. That you started the show because those guys are misogynists.
Yeah, well, no, not just that. That's
Well,
one
that's
of many
one of the
reasons.
reasons.
But they were just dodging me. They were trying to avoid me calling in or having any conversations with them. So, and then they called me out on their show when they had a microphone and I didn't. So, we don't really care. We're having fun with it. We like to we like to talk shit. I enjoy it. Yeah,
as long as they're having fun. As long as they're having fun.
Yeah.
I went on their show many times. I've probably been on their show as much as anybody.
I know. That's the reason why I'm having you on the show, because I was the guy for 10 years listening on the other end, and then eventually you disappeared. And I said, why? And they said, well, you can't ask that question. You don't get the answer to that. So,
right. Well, the part is to move under the border. Aiken and Wendell Neely are extremely afraid of the border.
Afraid of the what? You're breaking up a little bit.
The border. The border.
The border.
The crisis at the border.
Right.
Yeah, where we have the museum.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Also, they're upset that I had a happy family life with a wonderful woman and a wonderful daughter. I think that rubbed them the wrong way.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely rub them the wrong way, from what I know of them.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I think he basically pointed out all the stuff that we saw the show kind of devolving into more of a political, woman bashing, the racist stuff, which again, the ribbing that that's done in good fun. I mean, you can tell when it's fun, but when it becomes more of a mean spirited thing, I think that's when I think we decided to, well, let's do something to kind of contrast that a little bit.
Well, I mean, I threw up on that show, and like
Mhm.
I don't even watch it anymore
Mm-hmm.
or
Right.
listen to it or whatever. And I've made some really good lifelong friends through the connections with them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
So
yeah,
have
something. Yes, sir.
No, I was going to say, so have we. We had a little community of people chatting, just kind of staying off the show, and then when I wanted, well, a couple of times they challenged me. I mean, they just openly challenged me, and so I called in, and then Neely sanctioned me. He said I could do this show. He said I could create a classic metal wrap up show. My idea was to do a wrap up show like the Howard Stern wrap up show, and then to bring in all the people that maybe couldn't be on. And he just backed down and said, "Yeah, you could do a show." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to go do a show." And then later he did some shenanigans where he sabotaged an interview that Ruben had with Don Dawkin, and he's just, I think he's
Wait a
highly
minute.
sensitive.
Wait a minute.
So
Well, hold on. No one has said that before. Like in the history of military histrionics, no one's ever said he sabotaged an interview. I'm sorry.
yeah, it was
I'm
unprofessional.
sorry that I mean,
Yeah.
wow. And you wonder why people have PTSD and I can
Mm-hmm.
get Carrie King. I can, Dio. I can get five finger death. Talking, man. You're gonna be high
get
level. Didn't get talked.
Yeah.
And to think that you were so close and it was sabotaged. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was
want a
all
drink?
right. I mean, I think in the end, what was interesting with the Dawn is that even though it got sabotaged and that came out like 15 20 minutes into it, the guy still hung around for like almost an hour chatting with me, even though he was in a really pissed off mood. So, oh well, you know.
That is a heartwarming story, and I'm going to share that one.
Yeah, I mean, it was
and he
almost
hung around for an hour.
yeah, he still hung around and yeah. So I don't
We all
know.
love we all love Dream Warriors. We can't deny that. So.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't necessarily care for the guy. I think I knew he was really miserable, but then having had this experience, I'm like, yeah, I really don't much care for the guy. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to listen to the classic Dawkins stuff, because that's kind of where the stuff I grew up on. So it's the good stuff anyway.
Okay, you guys want to ask me about any bands I worked with, or?
Ooh.
Well, I was going to get,
I don't know
again,
if you had a list of questions.
Well, I mean, we do have some ideas for questions. I was going to ask this question to start off everything is so give us what happened to heavy metal television? Where did it go wrong? Why does it know what did they do?
It was too advanced for the people, because what it was an internet television network that runs like a TV network. You went to it.com and it's just on. There's no buttons to push. There's no navigation. It's 5 minutes of commercials an hour. We don't charge bands. We don't charge fans. We wouldn't allow, Van Hagar or Anthrax or Hatebreed or Motley Crue without Vince Neil. We had rules, stringent rules. And people couldn't handle it. There's no one still doing it.
No.
You think you should just go to NBC.com and you turn it on, and it's like the TV that you watched your whole life. So that's what the whole, I think. And then also Chris Aiken heard a lot of it.
Mm.
The selection of
Chris
music.
Aiken wanted to take it over. Chris Aiken wanted to take it over. And then the last day of it was he played Dowtry.
Oh, shit. No way.
Yes, we're gonna murder his children and Wendell and just anyone that knew him, and that was the end of heavy metal television. When I happened to put it on, why we let him take the controls for an hour, and Dowtry was on. So joke here, it's true story.
Wow.
So that's reason enough to know that Chris Aiken needs to get fucked up. He's a lying bitch.
Wow.
You guys were 100% right about. You were 100% right about these guys.
That's weird. I mean, I guess
Other than you were a little lenient. I
Oh.
think you guys are lenient on them, but
Gotcha.
we're lenient here. I think we have conversations off camera that are pretty colorful. So I think we're probably aligned with yourself as
Hey,
far
let's
as
have
what
a
we
drink.
really think.
hey, let's have a drink. Am I having a drink? Salute
Oh, there we go.
for this moment.
Yeah, why not?
There's an understanding of
it's the
heavy metal
the
people.
alignment, right?
You
We are
actually
all
know-
aligned.
Hold on. Well, since you don't have anything, what are you drinking? What's in that red cup?
Well, I hate to say this, but it's actually liquid death, Dr. Death.
What?
It's
What
like
the fuck is
it's like a Scandinavian spring water that's flavored like Dr. Pepper.
Okay, you're a sick fucking person.
I that's not the first time I've been told that.
Well, so
Course on. Thank you.
rest in peace for heavy metal television, because
Right.
Aiken fucking screwed the pooch.
It was
And-
a good idea, and
Yeah.
it was really fun. Live Nation gave us like unlimited tickets to give away.
Oh,
We had lots of fun with it, but also it was the collapse of marketing and promotion for these bands. So we would call up a record company and say, "Hey, we want to do a promotion and put your band on and have an interview," and they were like, "Good luck with that." You know, there was no like that. The whole promoting of bands and tour support and those things just ended
Hmm.
during that time.
Yeah.
wow. I'm just trying to figure out why on earth somebody would like a band like Daughtry. You know,
They need to get fucked up.
I
know-
guess, man. I guess.
What he did, he went and had a Dream Theater show put on.
Dream Theater thing.
Daughtry.
Yeah,
the
the
Dream
Daughtry.
Theater came on. Yeah.
Well, no, what I was saying was not only did Chris Aiken put Dowtry on, but when we had our first meeting about him being a director for us,
Mhm.
we said, no matter what, if your mother is being held hostage and the ransom is play Dream Theater, say goodbye to your mother. And not only did he play, I don't know what's funny about that, but they not only played Dream Theater, but he put on a Dream Theater show on Sunday nights.
We're laughing
Yeah.
because we kind of saw
Real
that one
smooth.
coming, because Aiken's best buddy is John Drake, who I personally hate. And John Drake is a Dream Theater nut swinger who has a whole fucking show talking
What's
about
that?
Dream Theater. So,
That I think he was the one that the show on.
yeah, that's probably true.
I think he's the one that had the show on who ended heavy metal television.
So it was
It
Drake's
was
fault.
the Dream Theater thing. Well, it was the Dream Theater thing and the Dowtry thing. I jumped out the window without opening it and just it ended that part of my life. It's so radiated. you know, in or whatever you want to call it, dealings in life. They're just bitter because there's a woman on earth that wants to go to lunch with them twice.
That's true. That's true. Well, that's sad. I'm sorry that Aiken did that to your baby
Sad.
because I enjoyed it. I had watched it a couple times, and so but like a lot of things that seem to kind of go sideways with the CMS, but we don't get told why, so it's why we having you here on the show. So, so I don't know since the last time anyone has heard from you on the CMS end or the CMSers. Have you? What is your take on the Kerry King band?
Slayer, against our wishes, started doing these shows again. I was told retirement, but the key thing is the first thing they do before they show Slayer history is basically, all humans. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
you're breaking up again. You're breaking up on my end.
Yeah. Yeesh. I don't know what the deal is. He's stationary.
Yeah, it's just every third word kind of goes robot on us.
Okay, hold on. How are you doing? Can you hear me talking now?
Yes.
I wanted to say, you asked about Kerry King, that Slayer, for every single one of their reunion shows, plays a video about their history before they come on stage, and it's all me and my friends, including me puking.
Oh.
So but that question about Kerry King is like illegitimate question because he shouldn't be doing it. So it's the next question, like how is what he should not be doing, I think is all telling as far as we're hardline. Do you know DX Ferris?
No.
He wrote like Slayer's 33 and a Third, The Story of Rain and Blood. He wrote their most comprehensive biography.
I haven't read them, but
no.
You guys need to get out of the house, man.
You probably should.
Well, I mean, you're like, I'm a heavy metal fan, and I ask you about something, and you guys are like, was that a banana split with strawberries? Like, so
well,
let me know if you guys want a class off the record, like not during the show now, but if you want to take a heavy metal class, I'll teach it to you.
So, but
I'm
your
the
take
number
is,
one. I'm the number one heavy metal fan of all time. End of story. There's no second place.
Well, that's why we're having you here. So
and I got the record to. Well, I have the record to prove it.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, they just need to go watch Metalomania, and anyone would understand how it started. So, but
which you guys didn't have time to do.
No, I did. I told you that.
He sent me the links.
Hey, have you ever seen me and Ted Nugent go at it?
Oh boy, like as in a debate?
Well, he's a friend of mine, so he would come on my show, and my cousin produced his reality TV shows, and me and him would get together, and it's like the best. If you go to Greatest Music Ever Created and How It Ruined Our Lives, they're on YouTube. I'm sure there's at least a couple of Ted Nugent confrontations.
Oh, good.
And he pulls a gun every time.
Oh, wow.
Unlike when you guys interview him, he keeps the gun under his shirt.
Yeah.
So to circle back around, though, I'm trying to understand. So your take is that Kerry shouldn't be doing anything at all, or he should just be doing Slayer, or because they farewelled and retired Slayer, they should just be done with Slayer, and Kerry should just be.
He should be floating around. He should be floating around. be floating around in a pool on a raft with a Heineken and Dory? Do you want to see Dennis Rodman play basketball right now? Do you want to see Joe Namath play football right now? Do you want to see Babe Ruth play baseball right now? Grow up, man. Rob Halford, put the cane down and retire. He's a friend of mine.
Right.
I hope he sees this. Rob, stop it, please. All you need to do is watch the Screaming for Vengeance concert that was on MTV and FM radio across America. Screaming for Vengeance tour at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee, and that's all you need for Judas Priest. Everything else is bullshit. They're playing concerts without KK Downing and Glenn Tipton. Hello.
Right.
I'd rather watch the Muppets. I'd rather watch the Muppets. At least they're, like, seriously, you guys.
Right.
This whole heavy metal thing right now is a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It really
Terrible.
is.
Yeah.
And what's sad is we have Let There Be Rock. You can go home right now and watch Let There Be Rock.
Right.
What don't people get?
Mm.
It's really simple stuff. You don't want to see your heroes stumbling around, which they are all doing now. They won't kill themselves and retain a shard of dignity.
Right.
I mean, it's really, it's really a mess, as show business always is. But like for Judas Priest to be out doing concerts is, it's absurd.
Right.
Well, again, that's the kind of opinion.
Hey, on that fun note. All right, sorry.
That's the kind of that's what I was calling into the CMS when they said we're not talking to this fucking guy.
Yeah. Right.
Because I had the opinion that Don Dawkins. Good.
No, I'm sorry. Go.
Oh, I was just going to say, I had the opinion that Don Dawkins should pack it in. His voice is gone. He's stumbling around. He's got a bad hand. He's pissing his pants on stage, and he needs to just do an acoustic show at best or a question storyteller type thing and sign some books. But going out and doing shows is just tarnishing the legacy.
Right. But they should have taken the catcher in a rye approach. You did your best thing and then disappear. Like, I'm really disappointed in Slayer and Judas Priest and these friends. This is making jackasses out of themselves. The fact that Metallica does these weekend things and plays The Memory Remains is abhorrent. What? Like, so it's just terrible. It's over, boys. So you guys are going to be like archaeologists here. But I hope you tell.
I was going to say, we haven't even asked you about the half Pantera reunion. So,
I went to the last 4 shows Pantera ever did, or 5, and it was Slayer opening up. And I'll tell you what, Charlie Benante, one of the members of one of the worst bands ever created, and not a heavy metal band, and terrible in every way, as the drummer in Pantera, I'd fucking like to watch my fucking dog choke to death rather than know that that's happening.
Right.
It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. It's a money grab. It's disgusting. And yes, we play Mozart and Tchaikovsky and all these things many hundreds of years later. But for them to get up and pretend that they're the Abbott brothers, it makes me want to vomit. I want to eat oatmeal to throw it up. Let me tell you, Charlie Benante and Scott Ian, we have the same accountants for years. Me, them, Lemmy, all the same accountants. And the accountants would be at lunch and say, EB, when are you going to kill them? And one night we were at Disneyland having dinner with the accountants of Motorhead, Anthrax, and myself. And my mother, who's very funny, asked the accountants, who's the worst person you have to deal with? Who's the worst people you got to deal with? It's no joke here. They did the Fifth Dimension you know, like bands over years. They had Michael Jackson at one time, and they said, "Well, EB didn't tell you, your son didn't never told you," and she's like, "I don't know," and they just went, "Oh, Anthrax." Sorry, that's
Curiosity.
the fact, Jack.
Who Evil, who was the guy that interviewed Billy Milano? I don't know if you saw that interview where he just kind of went off the rails and just laid into everybody.
I know Billy Milano.
Right.
I did a lot of dealing with Billy Milano in
I'm
that
sure.
transition from SOD to
Mhm.
MOD. I actually went and performed in Phil Anselmo's haunted house in Metairie, Louisiana, the night SOD reunion played Metairie on night. So I don't know.
We're losing you again.
Uh-oh.
Are you good?
Aiken IT.
Are you good now?
I got you now. Go ahead.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Billy Milano, that, you know, just, they didn't treat him right, and like of any human being in America.
Oh, we lost him again.
Shit.
Hey, well,
All
you
right.
guys,
Go for it.
we're at the border. We're at the Mexican border.
It's
I
Aiken
just found
IT.
out what internet was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was going to say. There might be a spotty connection along the
Yeah.
border wall.
Little
The wall.
bit. The wall
So-
fucks it up.
Yeah.
But we need to tell everyone real quick while we do have you and we have you on the signal is that everyone should be supporting the LastSupperMuseum.com. Go check it out. If you're
Mhm.
in the area in Arizona, you need to go see EB and what he's doing down there. You know, I have family in Arizona, so I'm going to have to come down there at some point in time and wander through your museum
Where
and check
are
it
they?
out. I have family in Prescott and in Tucson.
Hmm.
Wow, beautiful. Hey, I have a quick question. You guys know William Howell?
Yes. Yeah. DJ Will? Yeah.
Should ask him about me. He slept on my couch. He's
Oh, no
scared of me.
shit. I will. Because
Oh, yeah,
I do
the
some
Predator.
stuff for the KNAC.com, and he still does stuff with them, and he does all the cruises
He's a
and whatnot.
champion. He just didn't like we called him the Predator all the
Oh,
time.
because
Hey,
of the
Predator.
dreads. Right.
No, it's not just the dreads.
Well, he's
It's like
tall. Yeah.
pretty much head to toe.
Yeah.
But yeah, he slept on our couch. When I think of KNAC, I think of him a lot. And he's great flag waver of
Mhm.
heavy metal music.
Right. Right.
He knew them all. He knows them all.
Mm-hmm.
He should
Yeah.
write a book.
No shit. I agree.
A William Howell book would be nuts. I'll be in it.
Yeah.
Tell him I'll be in it. He can
Yeah.
call me. No, he slept on my couch. I love that guy. He just doesn't like he's a gentleman.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He is. So he doesn't like my smart mouth and the fighting and
Yeah.
they criticizing and all these things, but that's really neat. But if you have a connection at KNAC, he's got to be the best one.
Oh yeah.
Good
He's
for
a
you.
good dude. He's a good dude.
I love him.
Yeah.
We're nothing without William Howell. What are we?
Right. He is.
He
a nice
worked
guy.
at Metal Blade. He worked
Mhm.
at Metal Blade during all the Sacred Reich stuff too.
Yeah, he has stories about all those early Metal Blade signings, and then working with with those bands, and then doing the KNAC thing, and then
He did before. I think you guys are done with me, right?
I didn't catch that. What?
Are you guys done with this?
Oh,
You're breaking up on us, brother.
Uh-oh. He thinks we're done with him. Are
Hello.
we done with
No,
him?
no, you can go on, man. It's up to you. If you got someplace to be, we're right down.
No,
to just
no,
talk.
I'm fine. I just didn't know if you had. I didn't know if you had a. Wait, my dog's here. My dog's here. Look at it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, she kills. Look at her. She pulls my sled. She pulls my sled through snow
through
and
the,
stuff.
through the sand.
Through the sand. Yeah.
No, but I just didn't know if you guys had like Metallica questions or Slayer questions.
He's got questions.
Oh, we got questions. Yeah. I mean, I think well, we went through the Pantera one thing, but I think as far as that goes, I mean, what are in your opinion? I mean, what are well, keep it to two or three thrash metal bands that you think should have been bigger.
3 thrash metal bands that should be bigger.
Yeah,
an easy one.
Okay.
I mean, should Testament be bigger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Testament, man, those guys crush it, and they don't fool around.
Right.
And then also a band I worked with, Flotsam and Jetsam.
Oh yeah,
they did awesome shit. And then what about Toxic Holocaust? You know that guy?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Who could beat Toxic Holocaust?
Those are good ones.
So that's a odd question again, you know, because you have a lot of heroes that don't make it.
Sure.
In every bit of the world, you know, whether that be, if you need to go, you can go. All right, bye. So thank you for your help. So if there's you know, there's just so much of that in art, in sports, you know, these things who should have been more recognized. That's a really, like Death Angel.
Right.
That could be a household name. I mean, Overkill could be a household name. Like there's so many, but it's so hard to get. I mean, heavy metal music is hard enough, you know, as it is. And then when you have a bunch of them going, it's just like becomes like a lottery or almost, or how good the management or the record company was.
Yeah.
So what about Sacred Reich? Your hat,
right?
Sacred Reich, I mean,
right?
Just they haven't made a bad album,
right?
You know, where you get the CD or the album, and you listen, you're like, this is no good. It's like everything you've ever done is pretty good,
right? What about like on the European end of things? I mean, because I think people always think, well, Destruction should have been bigger. Sodom. Creator.
I toured with Destruction, and they were really cool guys. And yes, so it's like a lottery. You know, to us, Creator is a normal thing, but for the world, it's a very slight bit of the population that has accepted it. I mean, you named them right there: Sodom, Destruction, Creator.
Right.
Fantastic bands.
Yeah.
And fun.
Well, and then you think of like even like Venom and Raven. I mean, those bands should have been bigger.
Right. Venom is like my favorite thing ever. Yeah. And you know, you would think they could have been that. But again, like if you listen to their records, it's not like welcoming. It says welcome to hell. Right. It's not very welcoming when it's playing on the stereo for someone not ready for that rawness.
Right. Yeah. So, and what about Raven? Thoughts on Raven? I mean, because I think once they got signed to Atlantic, it almost seemed like they tried to